There was once a girl named Mia. She was a college student who loved adventure and was part of the local Girl Scouts. Her favorite things to do were camping and swimming in the lake. Every summer, Mia spent her days exploring the woods, setting up camps, and swimming in the shimmering blue waters. As summer came to an end, Mia faced another challenge: college exams. She studied hard, but always looked forward to her college holidays. After the exams were done, she decided to return to her hometown of Chinneville for the break. When in hometown, she always visited the old cemetery where her grandmother was buried. The last when she visited was on the 21st of February 2012. It was when she saw the dead body of cemetery guard James, which made her a bit hesitant during her recent visits to cemetery due to her past experience. But Mia still liked going there, as she felt that her grandmother watched over her. It was a peaceful place for her, filled with tall trees and colorful flowers. Though on one sunny afternoon Mia gathered her stuff and decided to go to the lake for a swim before heading to the cemetery. She splashed in the water, enjoyed the warmth of the sun on her skin. After a refreshing dip, Mia changed her clothes and left for her visit. As she walked along the path to the cemetery, Mia felt a strange, tingling sensation at the back of her neck. She stopped and turned around, but saw no one, just the trees swaying gently in the breeze. Maybe it's just my imagination, she told to herself, and continued on her way. Mia loved being outdoors, the flowers blooming, the birds singing, and the rustling leaves made her feel alive. However, as she got closer to the cemetery, she felt uneasy. It wasn't just the chill in the air. There was something about the quietness that made her skin crawl. On the way, she noticed a figure in the distance. It stood at the edge of the woods, shrouded in shadow. Mia squinted her eyes, trying to see better, but the figure did not move. Only watching her, she quickened her pace, thinking it was just a trick of the light, or maybe someone just enjoying the view. When she reached the cemetery gate, Mia took a deep breath. The sun was beginning to set, casting long shadows over the tombstone. Her heart raced as she walked through the old gates towards her grandmother's grave. Mia knelt at her grandmother's grave, laying down a bouquet of wildflowers she had picked by the lake. She whispered stories about her summer, about college friends, and how much she missed her. It felt good to share her life with her grandmother, even if she wasn't there physically. After staying for a while, Mia stood up to leave. The sky was darkened now, and she could hear crickets chirping. As she turned to walk back, she felt it again, that strange feeling of being watched. She glanced around, but didn't see anything. Shaking her head, she told herself to relax. Suddenly, she heard some footsteps behind her. They were soft and eerie. Mia looked around and saw the same dark figure she had spotted earlier, now much closer. Panicked, she started pacing towards the cemetery gates. The figure followed her quietly, moving steadily, as if it was toying with her. Mia quickened her footsteps, feeling the panic rising within her, her mind racing with thoughts of who or what it could be. She turned another path, but was still able to hear the footsteps behind her. Getting closer, Mia called out, "Who's there?" her voice trembling, but no one answered, only the echoes of her own words. This time, she saw the figure more clearly. It was a man who stood there, perfectly still, watching her with lifeless eyes. Fear seized Mia. She darted through the gravestones, her heart pounding in her ears. She then turned back to see whether the figure was still following her. To her horror, he was, a tall and slender young man holding a knife, who was now sprinting towards her. Fearful of the situation, Mia reached closer to the old cemetery gates. She could now see the heavy iron gates, but they seemed to be stuck. With one final surge, Mia managed to push the gate open. In that split second, the figure lunged at her, striking her on the side. Feeling a sharp pain, Mia stumbled back. Frantically, she turned around and ran the other way while glancing over her shoulder. The pain in her side grew worse. As she touched her side, she realized she was bleeding heavily. Suddenly, she felt another blow on her back. She fell down due to the unbearable pain. Ignoring the pain, she tried squeezing through the bushes to escape, but her hair got entangled in the bush. At last, she saw the dreaded figure kneeling in front of her with a knife, a man with a maniacal laughter, who then swung his knife on Mia's neck. ending her life. An abrupt end came to an adventurous spirit in the dark embrace of the cemetery. That night, the old cemetery stood quiet, as if nothing happened, but the shadows remained, whispering secrets to the wind. In the morning, police arrived, their sirens wailing through the stillness of the dawn. The crime scene was analyzed, and the police pieced together the tragic events that took place. Analyzing the knife marks, police concluded that it's work of Silas, the forest killer who lurks in the shadows and kills lonely travelers. Mia was forever laid to rest beside her beloved grandmother in the cemetery. The vicious killing cycle of Silas continued, even after claiming his third victim. 2 months after the death of Nurse Evelyn, Mia's tragic death became the talk of the town, an eerie reminder to the townspeople of Chinneville, of the threat lurking near them.